Hello and welcome to another interactive Kirwan High newsletter. It's fantastic to be here with you today to tell you a little bit more about the fabulous achievements of our students. On the 20th of October, we celebrated our Sports Awards evening and some of our most gifted athletes were recognised. And I'd like to talk with them now, so introduce you to them so that you can get a little bit of insight into what they have achieved despite COVID for 2020. It's with great pleasure today that I introduce you to some of our fantastic young sportsmen and women of Kirwan State High School who have achieved fantastic results this year despite COVID, and they have been named as the sportsmen and sportswomen of the school at our recent Sports Awards back on the 20th of October. So if I can start with Madison. You were announced with Hayley as the two sportswomen of the year, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Madison, what's your sport? Tell us a bit about why you would be the best.
I play basketball.
And how did you go with basketball this year?
Well, with COVID, I didn't get to play a lot, didn't get many teams announced, but got picked in the Queensland squad and I won the Township Championship in January.
Well, that's pretty good. Queensland squad, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well done to you. And Hayley, what about you then? There hasn't been a lot happening in hockey, I know, this year.
But quiet. We're pretty lucky. We got to have our NQ championships in Townsville, and then after that I got picked for the Queensland merit side, so it was a pretty good thing to get recognised into, so yeah, it's pretty good.
Right. And Baden, what about you?
Oh yeah, we didn't know if we'd be able to go away, but we ended up going to Rockhampton for our championships and made the merit side as well.
So you're in the Queensland merit side also? Yeah. Okay, so what does that mean anything for you next year?
No, it's usually the trip goes away to New Zealand, but don't get to do anything for it anymore.
Oh, were you in the New Zealand bubble or something? Aren't you? Okay. Oh, that's really disappointing, isn't it? It's been a tough year for sport, I know. But I've seen you guys out there training in the mornings in the quad, and I see how hard you work, and I think you've done a great job. So, Baden, just tell me a little bit about the Kirwan High Sports Academy. What do you think is the best thing about it?
I think being able to have access to both the gym and all the different teachers, all the knowledge they have, all the different fitness capabilities. I know our hockey teacher, Mr. Hardy, obviously teaches us both hockey, but he's also very good within the gym setting, teaching us different lifts and different techniques in there.
Right, so you get to build your strength.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Hayley, what's been a highlight for you?
Probably just, I think, being able to learn from different teachers and gain knowledge that maybe I wouldn't get anywhere else. You know, I've been in the same hockey community, so to get outside knowledge is pretty cool. It's been great, yeah.
And you've been the sports captain this year too, haven't you?
It's been great. Good fun.
Well done to you. And what about you, Madison?
Just being able to work on my personal skills and stuff outside of basketball. Obviously, like Hayley said, the community, getting outside, getting different perspectives.
Okay, that's been really good.
Yeah.
All right, well done to all three of you. And Hayley and Baden, you leave us this year.
Yes.
Head out into the big wide world.
Yeah.
All right, well, we wish you the very best in all parts of your life, but certainly in your sport, and I'm sure you'll go on to be even better.
Thank you.
Madison, one more year?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure next year you'll be able to play a lot more sport and you're going to do really well.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And now I have sitting with me Mr. Aaron Halliday, who was named as the Coach of the Year at our recent Sports Awards. So how did it feel to be named the Coach of the Year?
Yeah, there's plenty of high-end candidates for it. Everyone around the school and the teaching community really puts in 110%, and it's really good to be rewarded for the early mornings and the late nights that I do spend at school with our students to develop them.
So just tell me a little bit about the work that you do.
Yeah, so this will be my 5th year at Kirwan High. Mm-hmm. Really proud to be part of Kirwan High, and my job is, as well as being a classroom teacher, it's also to develop our students on the sporting field. So I've implemented an athletic development program for our 750 plus sports academy students, all the way from year 7 through to year 12, to give them an opportunity to not only to train in the morning be part of more professional system and to learn things outside of their normal
Their sport.
sporting.
And that's really important, I think. I think that's one thing that's pretty special about the Kirwan High Academy, and that is the fact that students really get all that strength and conditioning, so they actually become much better athletes.
Yeah, definitely.
Really
I think the idea is to get students out, get them moving. Obviously the right nutrition. Obviously we're supported at the tuck shop with that, with Lynn and the tuck shop and the ladies, and then getting dressed straight to class and having a productive day in the classroom.
Yeah. Well, look, I want to thank you because I think you've made a fantastic contribution to the Kirwan High sporting community since you've been here. And you know, since you've been here, we've been pretty successful across the board in our sports, and particularly in rugby league. And I think that's got a lot to do with the work you've done around strength and conditioning. So thank you very much. And you're not a bad maths teacher either, I found the other day when I was in the classroom.
I try my best.
You do well. Thanks very much, Aaron.
Thanks very much.
And I have our other Sportsman of the Year, Jeremiah Nane, sitting here with me now. And he's going to tell us a little bit about what his future is in the world of sport, and a little bit around what Kirwan High's Academy did to help you.
Kirwan Academy gave me heaps of knowledge to achieve what my goal was to go to the future next year.
What's your sport?
Rugby league.
Rugby league,
So I'll be heading off to the Cowboys next year.
You've got a contract?
Yeah.
Okay.
So top 30 and
You're in the top 30?
Yeah.
Oh, well done, Jeremiah. That's fantastic.
So it's a really good achievement for me. It all started from coming here to Kirwan and training hard and what the program gave me and through all the things that it's done for me.
Okay. So you're looking forward to next year?
Yeah, 100%. I'm looking exciting and humbly.
So you're hoping one day you'll be a famous NRL player?
Yes, that's my goal.
That's your
and
goal.
yeah,
Okay.
hopefully I achieve that soon.
Okay. You were the captain of the Bears this year, weren't you?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. It was a big step up for me to lead them boys with Clay George, and I think
How'd you go?
I've done a pretty good job.
You did?
Yeah.
How far did we get?
As far as we could. So
That's right, state finals. And
Yep.
we won. Yeah, that's right. So well done.
Thank
And
you.
that's a great achievement, and we wish you the very best, and I'm sure you'll do very well on the NRL field, and I look forward to watching you play.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jeremiah. Of course, sport is not the only area in which Kirwan High has been excelling. Of course, sport is not the only area in which Kirwan High has been excelling this year. I must say a huge congratulations to our Year 9 and 10 students who travelled to Brisbane for the Brainwaves Quest State Finals. Ali Quinn, Bella Van Creeken and Kayla Walker, our Year 10 students, they came third in the science section across the state. And our Year 9 students, Grace Quinn, Arthur Smart and William Bailey, came second in the science section. The grade 9s also came 5th overall. That's a fantastic achievement for these young students, and they are truly hard-working Kirwan High scholars, of whom we are very, very proud. And of course now we're in our awards season. Wonderful to be able to celebrate so many student achievements and to have parents there where we can. So our Year 11 and 12 graduation and awards ceremony is being held next Tuesday, and we're going to the entertainment centre because it's large enough for us to be able to have some parents come along. So every Year 11 and 12 student, every Year 11 student who's receiving an award can ask their two of their parents to be there with them, and every Year 12 student, we would love to have all of our Year 12 students there, and they can also invite 2 family members. That's going to be a wonderful evening, and of course it's one of the ceremonies at which we farewell our beautiful Year 12s who've had a very challenging but fantastic year in 2020. Our Year 10 awards ceremony will be held on the 27th of November, and that will be students only. Year 7, 8 and 9 will be held, their awards ceremony will be held on the last day of school, Wednesday the 9th of December, and that will be students only. I must tell you that all of these ceremonies, including the Year 11 and 12 one, will be live streamed so that you can watch them because you are unable to attend. And of course we've got our Year 12 formal coming up on the 20th of November. We are so pleased to be able to have that at the Ville where we normally do, and this year we're in the Pavilion, which is a beautiful venue, and we've finally been able to say that the students can dance at the formal. That would have been so disappointing for them if they couldn't. So that's a beautiful ceremony for our student, the last thing that our Year 12s do as students of Kirwan State High School. And I have to say that our Year 12 cohort this year has been absolutely fantastic, and I wish them the very, very best in their future. So much happening and not a lot of time left. We're at the end of week 6 now. We've got about 3.5 weeks left. Year 12 exams are in full steam ahead, and the students are doing very, very well. I've had lots of positive feedback about how they went, so we're very excited, and we'll be looking forward to seeing how they go and seeing their ATAR results. This year we've decided for Year 12 that we will not announce a DUCS because there's too much. We still don't have enough assessment. But some of the students, 50% of their assessment is determined by the external exams. So we're going to announce a shortlist for our DUCS of the year for Year 12, and then next year we'll have a special ceremony at which we will announce the actual DUCS and invite them back to the school to be awarded in front of our school community. So the year is definitely drawing to a close, and we are really looking forward to the next few weeks where we do get to celebrate so many of our students' achievements. I look forward to talking to you again in a couple of weeks. Thank you.